All right, guys, welcome back to Wealth and Travel on a Dime. So, today, like the thumbnail says, it's portfolio reveal time. So, we talk a lot about investing, saving money, doing things to build up a better future for you. But we can't just talk about it, we got to show you that we are actually implementing these things. And that's what this is about today. Now, before we go any farther, I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by Connecten Internet, but more on that later.
Not to brag, guys, but this is just to show you guys what is possible when you start investing and start saving and making some simple changes in your life.
Realistically, this has been something that's really kicked in over the last 5 years. But if you see what we're doing, plus we have paid off our property, paid off the cars,
Mm-hmm.
and built this tiny house while also implementing these strategies. So we probably could have got a lot farther had we not had all that to take care of during this process. But with that said, our goals and our approach to this is kind of different than most. So you need to take that into account. Our goal is to have enough money to basically be able to support ourselves without Social Security if it's not available in the future. Now, we also have the goal to somewhat live off these investments and continue to do some things to make income come in at like a barista fire where you work a little and your investments cover the rest. Now, our approach though is kind of like 2/3 index and stock to where we will draw down 4% on those on decent market years. The other third, instead of bonds like most people do, we use high yield dividends, be it stocks, funds. But the idea behind this is to have enough there to pay all of our core bills when the market's down so we don't have to kill the golden goose by drawing out of our regular investments when the stock market is down. It's just a different approach. It really isn't any better or worse than any other one. It's just how we like to do it. Now, with that said, we're going to go through all of our accounts. We will be making videos later about all these accounts at all these different brokerages, each one individually, so you know what we're actually investing in. We will share that. But if you're interested in any of these brokerage accounts and starting your own, we will leave links in the description to all the ones we use. So, honey, I'll let you go ahead and start us off.
So, our total portfolio value between all of our accounts is $194,295.10.
And that is as of Sunday, what is today, like the 2nd or 3rd?
March 3rd, I think.
March 3rd, 2024. And it fluctuates daily by quite a bit. So, first brokerage or first place
So
we have money.
we're gonna go over the biggest one first, and that's Fidelity. Now we have multiple accounts at Fidelity. It's not just one. The first one is our joint brokerage, and we have $2,109.14.
Yep.
The second one that we have there is my 401k rollover, which is now a regular IRA. That one has $98,104.64. We also have an HSA account, and we built this up just to make sure we were covered. That one has $14,013.29 in it.
Yep.
Tony also has an IRA at Fidelity, and that one has $248.28. So our total account at Fidelity, all of those together, is $114,475.35. Outside of Fidelity, I also have an M1 account. In my M1 account is brokerage and a Roth IRA. I have $31,972.22 in there.
Now, we still have to go over two more accounts, but before we do, all these accounts can easily be handled through the internet. You don't have to go to offices and stuff, and that's where our sponsor comes in today. So for those of you who don't know, Connecten is a wireless internet provider that uses all three of the top major networks in the USA. That means AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon. So you have the ability to have the best service wherever you are. Now, in our home, we use it to stream, we use it to upload our YouTube videos, and do all the normal things you would do in your home. But Connecten doesn't stop there because they have amazing equipment and it's a low power draw. Why that matters? Well, because for one, we're taking our tiny house off grid here. So power does matter in our future buildup, which is one of the reasons we chose them. The other is that we travel a lot. We like to go out on the road. And when we're out on the road, a simple power inverter that plugs into your cigarette lighter, very, very low wattage, usually around $20, can be had that you plug the unit into, and as you're going down the road, you've got power. Now, not only that, but we like to go places that there is no power or that the internet is no good. For example, have you ever used internet in a campground? They're always terrible, especially at night when everybody's trying to use it. Why not bring your own? Can your home internet do that? And with plans starting at a simple $69 a month, how can you go wrong? Think about it. You're saying, oh, I have T-Mobile home internet or I have Verizon home internet for this price. But what happens when there's too many people on that network? Are they going to let you change from T-Mobile to Verizon, from Verizon to AT&T? No, that's where Connecten comes in line. If you are van life, if you are traveling, if you're a person that wants to have internet no matter where you go, Connecten is for you. And with that said, I will put all the information in the description box below so you can go check it out for yourself. Now back to the video. All right, so the next account is M1. My M1 is a mixture of my brokerage and my Roth IRA. And that has $3,240.96. Now you're going to notice that on our retirement accounts, we pretty much lean towards Missy because she's a little bit older than I am. So she'll be able to access those accounts before I will. So it just makes sense to beef up her accounts first when the money's available. Now, the last account we're going to talk about here is probably the most important to us because that is our dividend portfolio, which we hold at Robinhood. Now, having it at Robinhood, I know some people are not a fan of that brokerage, but there's many reasons that we keep it there, and we will talk about that when I go over all the investments in a future video. But a lot of people would say that these high yielding stocks and funds that we are in are maybe not as productive as, say, the total market funds and stuff. But I think that when you see this approach come out and how it lays out, I think most people would be more inclined to do this, especially over bonds that are going to start yielding a lot less here soon as interest rates drop. So in the Robinhood dividend portfolio, we have $44,607.57. And here's where it gets dicey because we are pulling currently somewhere around a 16% yield per year on that account. So yes, we are in some very high yielding dividend stocks in that account. Like I said, we'll be doing videos on every single one of these accounts one by one in the future to show you what we are actually investing in. We are not financial advisors. Do not do what we do. Do not copy what we do. We are just people trying to live our best life, investing and actually making huge strides continuously.
Yes.
But you guys can do this too. You may get up every day going, how am I going to pay my next bill? And I can promise you, if you make changes in your life, you can do this too. It does not take that long. You would be amazed how much money that everybody is just throwing out the window on silly stuff when you could be probably going faster than us because we are not high earners, guys. Mm-hmm. I think we had our first year that we broke three figures ever was 2021.
No, it was last year.
Was it? And that was both of us working gig work, you working a full-time job. I mean, just all out, everything we had. And the only reason we crossed that line is because we had the dividends and other stuff we had to count on our taxes. So we're not high earners, and we don't intend to be after we retire. But we were just watching today as the Senate was addressed, and there's a senator there saying literally, what are we going to do when all these people come up on Capitol Hill going, where's our money? Because Social Security's empty. So this is something to really think about. And once again, this is not to brag. This is not to show off because that's really not that much money to most people. I mean,
Right.
we're not throwing money off a yacht somewhere. We're building a retirement nest egg, and we're hammering down on it now because we're a little late in life, at least for our feeling. But with that said, like I said, the all the accounts will be down the description box. If you want to sign up for any of these, some of them have deals where you get free stocks when you sign up. Some of them have money deals when you sign up. I would go ahead and at least go check out those links. There is others like Webull and others. Whatever you're comfortable with, get in, start investing, make your money, make money. And with that said, we will see you in the next one. And you tell everybody to subscribe.
Make sure you guys, if you like this type of content, you go down, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can see all the upcoming videos. We'll see y'all in the next one.